What is genetics? Genetics is the scientific study of genes, heredity, and variation in living organisms. It encompasses a broad range of topics related to the inheritance of traits from one generation to the next and the molecular mechanisms underlying genetic processes. Key concepts in genetics include: genes are segments of DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, that contain the instructions for building and maintaining an organism. Heredity refers to the passing of traits from parents to offspring. Genetic information is transmitted through the transfer of genes from one generation to the next during reproduction. Genetic variation refers to the diversity of genetic traits, while Mendelian genetics, named after the Austrian monk Gregor Mendel, describes the patterns of inheritance of single gene traits as governed by the principles of segregation and independent assortment. Genetic disorders are conditions caused by mutations or abnormalities in genes, and genetic engineering involves manipulating the genetic material of organisms to introduce desirable traits or modify existing ones. Techniques such as recombinant DNA technology, gene editing, e.g., CRISPR-Cas9, and transgenic technology are used to alter genes for various purposes, including agricultural improvement, medical research, and biotechnology. Genetics has applications in various fields, including medicine, agriculture, biotechnology, forensics, and conservation biology. It plays a fundamental role in understanding the biological basis of traits, diseases, and evolutionary processes, and contributes to advancements in healthcare, crop improvement, and environmental management. The origin of genetics as a scientific discipline can be traced back to the mid-19th century, although the study of heredity dates back to ancient times with observations of traits passed from parents to offspring in plants and animals. Through meticulous crossbreeding experiments, Mendel discovered patterns of inheritance for traits such as flower color, seed shape, and plant height. His work laid the foundation for modern genetics. In the early 20th century, scientists such as Walter Sutton and Theodore Boveri proposed the chromosomal theory of inheritance, and discovery of sex chromosomes and the process of meiosis further supported this theory. James Watson and Francis Crick elucidated the structure of DNA in 1953, based on the work of Rosalind Franklin, Maurice Wilkins, and others. Their discovery of the double helix model of DNA revealed how genetic information is stored and transmitted in living organisms, marking a significant milestone in genetics research. Marshall Nirenberg, Hargobind Khorana, and Severo Ochoa deciphered the genetic code in the 1960s, elucidating how sequences of nucleotides in DNA encode the amino acid sequences of proteins. This breakthrough laid the groundwork for understanding the molecular basis of genetic information transfer and protein synthesis. The Human Genome Project, launched in the 1990s, aimed to sequence and map the entire human genome. Fascinating trends in genetics are shaping the future of biological research and medical innovation. Advances in genomic technologies, such as next-generation sequencing and genome editing tools like CRISPR-Cas9, are revolutionizing our ability to study genetic variation and its role in health and disease. Additionally, the exploration of non-coding regions of the genome, epigenetics, and the microbiome is uncovering new layers of genetic regulation and interplay between genes and the environment. These trends underscore the transformative potential of genetics in improving human health, advancing biotechnology, and unraveling the complexities of life's genetic code. The market demand and opportunities in genetics are expanding rapidly, driven by advancements in genomic technologies and genetic testing services. Additionally, the rise of precision medicine is fueling innovation in targeted therapies, pharmacogenomics, and gene editing technologies, creating opportunities for companies, pharmaceutical firms, and healthcare providers to develop and commercialize novel genetic-based interventions. The global genetics market was estimated to be valued at $7,336.36 million in 2022 and is expected to expand to $19,943.12 million by 2028, which is a tremendous growth rate. Last but not least, choosing the field is not an easy decision where brainstorming on your own interest, preliminary skills, passion, and patience are very necessary ingredients required. It is your right to know well before choosing any discipline as a career. The scope of every field depends on the quality time you invest to improve and establish in that discipline or field and to the extent you reach in that particular field. Genetics offers new college graduates a rewarding and promising career path with diverse opportunities for growth and impact. Hope this will help you to understand at a glance and assist you in choosing this discipline.